What up, YouTube? This is your boy, DefCut18, back with another. Hang on, let me fix the camera. With another video. Today, we be playing Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I'm a big Splinter Cell fan. I played every Splinter Cell game ever made, and I felt like starting off with Chaos Theory. We already have one kind of on the channel somewhere, but I decided to scrap that a long time ago. We're gonna start fresh. We're gonna start off with Chaos Theory and go back. Chaos Theory is my favorite one, like I said. Then we're going to be playing all of them on top of other games we got on the channel. I just post whatever I feel like playing and make a video about it. I hope you guys like it. That gray hair is kind of pissing me off. Right? Ow. That's not the great one. What the hell? Can I not get it? Okay, I can't get it. Whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. This is just it's I think the first 3 missions we did. We just got the no spoilers, but you can see. So yeah. I hope you guys rock with me, and I hope you guys like this Splinter Cell playthrough. Peace. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I will do, when I'm finished with it, the whole Splinter Cell, I'll do my thoughts on what my favorite one is. So, like, which one I like, enjoy. You know, guys know what I mean. But, later. This is your boy, DefCut18, with another video. Today, we'll be playing some Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I thought we'd go off playing some Chaos Theory. I felt like playing it. We are going to do new games, so here goes. Normal, of course. Here it goes. I'll let it play out.
Looks like a Chinese Jiangwei-class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort. Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact. While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan. This blockade is an act of war. The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board. What do you know? Chinese and North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond. Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another distressing attempt by China and North Korea to further depress our faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders. In Asia, the memories of Imperial Japan are still fresh.
recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condom you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the boat so you can make yourself a home and no one will even know you're here.
All right, I like to go on record. I did
Fisher,
mute the music.
An American engineer named Bruce Morgenholt has been kidnapped by a Peruvian separatist group called the People's Voice. Their suspected leader, Hugo Lacerda, is a hardcore revolutionary preaching information warfare as the only realistic means to achieve revolution in modern society. We need you to get in there and recover or destroy any information Morgenholt may have been forced to divulge, and if possible, rescue him. As for Lacerda, he's just been bumped onto our target of opportunity list. So if you have a shot, take it.
Hostage rescue isn't normally our bag, but Morgenholt was part of Project Watson, the UN committee that studied Philip Mass's handiwork after Georgia. Some people are worried that this kidnapping is just a cover-up, and that Morgenholt is being interrogated for classified information about the Mass kernels. Fact is that some of the tricks Mass came up with could be used to do a lot of damage. We need to contain that information at all costs.
The target area is a lighthouse attached to an abandoned Spanish colonial-era fortification and some nearby structures. We don't have an exact location on Morgenholt, so you'll have to find him yourself. Insertion will be at night by Zodiac onto the beach beneath the fort. Thermal imaging shows that there are some old natural and semi-natural caves under the fort, so you may be able to use those for infiltration.
All right, Fisher. The helicopter will drop you a few kilometers offshore in the Zodiac. You'll have one of my Zodiacs and logistical support in and out of the target area. Extraction will be by helicopter from the top of the lighthouse.
Displace International holds the contract with Wright Pritchard Technologies to protect their VIPs in potentially hostile situations. We did a thorough threat evaluation for their project in Peru, and we accepted the VIP detail on Morgenholt. The guys who came after him knew what they were doing. This was not a tourist grab. I lost 3 good men in the snatch, and I'm currently preparing a rescue plan for approval from Morgenholt's family and Wright Pritchard. This is going to cost Displace a lot of money.
All right, guys. So,
Fisher.
that's information
Hostage
we
rescue.
The
got.
target area...
All right.
Displace
Just making sure. I'm gonna go with recommended. It's been a while, Splinter. So, how you been, my guy? All right, let's get into it. Night vision. You always want to start with the pistol. Boom. All right, that's how we roll. I'm a professional at this. Turn the light on, because we're gonna need that. All right, then we go like this, y'all. Then we go like that. Now, oh, I hear a gunshot, but that's not us.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. And I think Gorilla. I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted.
In case you guys want to look at that stuff, pause. Alright. Let me turn off the night vision real quick.
There's some kind of caves back here. Look! Look! There's some kind of old bridge there. You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old caves. Smugglers? See, they probably had all sorts of secret passages and tunnels down here. Come on.
Now let me put subtitles on for you guys. Well. See, music, look, I turned off music, so. Just turn out this a little bit more. I don't know what this is. Yeah, let's try 60. Oh, this just makes the game a little better. This actually makes it a little more brighter for y'all, right? So.
Don't be a fool. Old caves like these are dangerous. I'm not going any further. You still there? What's up?
Didn't anyone ever tell you that the monkey is dangerous?
Oh no! You are going to kill me, right?
Only if you say the word monkey.
Ammunition and medical supplies. Check around inside the keep. They have tons of stuff in there.
Some of you guys are real helpful. Why do you have to work for the bad guys?
You're the American oppressor. You're the bad guy.
No signs of anything here. I saw something down there.
Did you?
Nice piece. Where'd you get it?
Oh, God. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's bad news for you, then.
Ah, I'd tell you if I knew. I swear, please don't kill me.
Fine. If you don't know where the guns came from, then tell me something else that's useful.
Morgenholt. Morgenholt. You must be here for him. He's in the room just ahead. I think they're torturing him.
Torturing him? Thanks for the info.
God.
I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah? They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
Try and find out where they got it. See if those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV. The SSCC code is Lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other 4.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Don't you think he's had enough?
He's had enough when he can't talk.
Talking? Madre de Dios, he hasn't been able to speak for an hour.
He could be faking it.
Jesus.
See, I bet he's faking it.
Faking. His tongue is a lump of coal. His brain is...
Enough! Saul, give him more. It's already at the maximum. What? Should I bring down another battery? What do you say, amigo? You want another battery? Wait a minute. His ears. Look! Smoke!
I think I'm going to... Heal.
I think he's dead. Only one way to be sure. I'm going for a look. Someone broke the lights.
I already don't like you. Don't make it worse for yourself.
Who are you?
Shut up. Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda told us to.
Why? What does he want to know?
Math problems. Programmer stuff. I don't get it.
You're just the stupid one who likes to hurt people, huh?
Exactly.
Can you think of a reason why the world wouldn't be a better place without you?
Please. I
didn't think so.
99 fish.
What's that down there?
Stinks.
It doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All right. Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation. Grim, we'll call you back. Fisher, I said leave the body. We don't have the means to extract him.
Just because he's dead doesn't mean I need to leave him here hanging like a piece of meat.
Don't get too connected, Fisher. I need you to stay rational.
You can spare 30 seconds for some simple dignity.
Sam, it's Grim. We need to make sure that whatever Morgan Holt might have told them about Mass's algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay,
I detected a wireless link coming from the technician who left the room before you entered.
so I'll need to recover any data he might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good. Hi there. You look important.
I am loyal. You will get no information from me.
Really? It looks like you forgot to shave this morning. Let me help you out a bit.
Huh? You can't! Hey, what are you doing? Okay. What do you want to know?
I'm looking for Lacerda. He's been behaving very badly lately.
Well, you're wasting your time, American. He left in a boat an hour ago. He could be anywhere by now.
I guess I'll just have to follow him then. Don't.
I hope the water is warm.
I think that confirms it, Fisher.
Yeah, seems like Lacerda's long gone.
We'll see if we can track him through Echelon. Don't worry about him for now. We'll keep you posted.
This wasn't caught earlier, was it? Not a trace.
Just making sure. So you want to shoot all the lights, therefore no one sees you coming.
Too bad it's overcast.
Why?
They say that we are at the right latitude to see the debris re-entering the atmosphere.
Debris? What are you talking about?
Madre de Dios. You didn't hear? The International Space Station.
Tommy, what's wrong with this thing now? Give it a bang. That usually works. Spoken like a true technician. I ain't touching it.
Nothing here. Looks like I'm being overcautious.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Keep your eyes peeled for the last one.
What's it doing now? Nope. I don't see anything.
How come I already came this way and I'm an idiot? This is the way I already came. Thanks, game. I just went around in circles.
Why did you torture Morgan Holt?
Lacerda! He wants algorithms! Some kind of computer algorithm!
What does a second-rate communist revolutionary want with a computer algorithm?
I don't know. I don't even think Lacerda knows. I think someone might have hired us.
What makes you think that?
I don't know. Lacerda! He's been making lots of deals. Something's going on. I don't know what.
But you don't know who he's been talking to.
No!
You're not much good to me anymore.
Have mercy! God.
That server is the one that the tech transferred the interrogation record to. You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam. That wiped whatever information Morganhold might have given them.
They wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
You look troubled.
Thunderstorms make me nervous.
Why?
I was a boy in Granada when the Americans invaded in '83. My father was in the army. When he realized we could not win, he led us into the mountains with some of his men and all of our families.
And?
The Americans caught up with us one night in the middle of a thunderstorm. A thunderstorm like this one.
What happened?
They struck in the dark. We never heard them, never saw them. They timed their fire with the thunder. The bodies dropped in the darkness. With each flash of lightning, there would be more corpses.
Your family survived?
They left the women and children. No, the Americans are not butchers. But since that night, I've always been afraid of the thunder.
Well, you're scaring me too.
I know. As I said, they are not butchers. Their weapon is fear, and fear does not spread among the dead.
The gate, open the gate, close the gate, open the gate. Well, now the gate is wrong.
Lucky I didn't kill anyone, y'all. But yeah, so far we're doing pretty good. I guess this is the guys afraid of thunder. I'm kind of afraid of thunderstorms too. But that's just because I'm afraid of being electrocuted, so.
I knew you would come.
What?
My whole life, I have been waiting for you to come. In the thunder and the darkness, and finish what you began.
What are you talking about?
You are one of them. One of the Americans who killed my family. And now you've come back for me.
I don't think so.
Do your worst.
You're freaking me out.
Kill me. I long to see my family again. I'm coming, Mother.
I'm not killing you, homie.
Good work. We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates.
How come no one ever does things to make my job safer?
If you want me to hire some more analysts...
I saw
to interpret
something over
information
there.
for you, I can do that.
On second thought, the danger's not so big.
No signs of anything.
What you working on?
Oh God! Who are you?
I'm already tired of that question. Why don't you just answer mine?
I'm trying to tap this power cable from the lighthouse.
Why?
The power feeding that main server in the southwest tower isn't stable. We need to protect the data.
I got some bad news for you. I already took care of the data on your server.
Oh no! Lacerda's going to kill me!
I think...
Damn. Turn around, you fucker.
What was that?
Evening Star to Maria Narcisa, come in. Evening Star to Maria Narcisa, come in.
Maria Narcisa here. Go ahead, Evening Star.
Cargo received, Maria Narcisa. It all checks out.
Roger that. Our crew's aboard and we have clear job beacon.
Affirmative, Maria.
Roger that. Maria Narcisa out.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
The Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up with.
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo ship owned and operated by Celestinian Inc., Portuguese shipping company, registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Can't wait to meet her.
Be sure your primary objectives are complete. We can extract you whenever you're ready. You'll need to signal for a helicopter pickup from the top of the lighthouse. Make sure the light is out first.
Will do. Who were you talking to?
What? Who are you?
I'm the guy who's going to break your knees if you don't tell me who you were talking to.
Oh God! It was Lacerda! Hugo Lacerda!
Where is he?
It's aboard the ship! The Maria Narcissa!
Why?
Weapons! He's delivering the new weapons to the other cells!
If I find out you're lying, I will come back for you.
Oh God!
they won't be able to tell other cells they've been hit.
That's the idea.
Always one step ahead.
The day I fall behind is the day I don't come home.
Hey, there's no reason we should work in there.
And that's how it's done, y'all. We should get a 95. Oh, look at that. Complete. Look at that. 100%. So I guess you get 100% if you don't kill people. So we're going to try that.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morgenholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel anti-loser, but maybe he's learned some things from Morgenholt that we don't want anyone to know. Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Board her, search her, find out who Lacerda's been dealing with, and then make sure he doesn't have an opportunity to spread what he knows. Fifth freedom.
What Morgenholt knew about the mass kernels, recursive computation, and weaponized algorithms is akin to what Oppenheimer knew about atoms or what Turing knew about digital computers. Project Watson, the United Nations investigation into the mass kernels, will be remembered for centuries alongside the Manhattan Project as fundamental research that changed the nature of warfare forever. Imagine if Che Guevara had kidnapped and interrogated Oppenheimer in 1959, and you have a pretty accurate parallel of the situation we're in right now.
We're going to send the helicopter out about 40 clicks ahead of the Maria Narcissa and leave you in the water on her course. You'll board covertly onto the bow. Search the ship and the holds. Find out what you can about the arms shipments and who Lacerda is dealing with. Satellite imaging shows the Maria Narcissa racks a small launch on the stern. That will be your primary extraction. If things go badly, we might be able to arrange to pluck you out of the sea.
We'll keep the Walsh inside a helicopter range of the target vessel at all times. If something goes wrong, we should be able to assist in extraction. If you play it safe, we'll recover you when the ship's launched from open water once you're out of visual range of the ship.
Okay. How it goes? I don't know if I'm gonna continue because
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
yeah, because I'm about to go eat. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. This has been, I'm trying to like not make them all bunched up together one after another. I don't. But let me go quit like that. All right. How many more do we got? We got 100% on that. Then we gotta get a 95. But we're gonna try to get 100 on that. Try not to kill people. But you guys get the gist. I hope you guys enjoy our Splinter Cell run. More to come. I'm gonna try to play all of them again. But I wanted to start off with Chaos Theory because I like Chaos Theory. Alright, so I'll catch you guys later.
The body of kidnapped American computer engineer Bruce Morgenholt was discovered in a village in Peru this morning. Implicated in the kidnapping and failed ransom attempt is Hugo Lacerda, alleged leader of the People's Voice, a newly formed guerrilla organization. Here we see the USS Clarence E. Walsh en route to the Yellow Sea for her first assignment amid rising tensions in the region. Dubbed the flagship of a 21st century fleet by Defense Secretary Mason, who reaffirmed America's commitment to our Japanese allies.
It is our hope that the presence of the Walsh, now the world's premier electronic and information warfare platform, will help diffuse the tensions in the region.
Information you recovered in Peru makes it look like Hugo Lacerda was contracted by a third party to kidnap and interrogate Morgenholt. His payment was in weapons. He appears to be using those arms to equip his own men and pay off debts to other guerrilla groups. Maybe Lacerda is a nickel-ante loser, but maybe he's learned some things from Morgenholt that we don't want anyone to know. The Maria Narcissa is out to sea, so there's no escape. Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
What are you doing over here?
Just trying to get away from that jerk Lacerda.
Nice
Tell
night.
me about it. What a pain.
Shh. What's the roster? How many men aboard?
Yeah.
Total,
I'd agree with
there
you.
is 36
But
of
those
us,
guys
I
protected
think.
him.
But that's including Lacerda and a couple of mean-looking mercenaries he brought with him.
Where's Lacerda now?
He was just here 20 minutes ago, complaining about his quarters. He said he wanted another room. You won't find Lacerda where there is work to be done. You won't.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
noisy down here.
Oh, my!
Makes it easy to sneak up on people. What is this hole?
The auxiliary pump is here. There are some flooded compartments. The pump should be able to drain them.
Thanks for the information.
I don't want to die.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
You gonna start that pump there or what? I don't know how this stupid thing works. Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink. Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster. Then don't do it wrong. Easy for you to say. What's going on down there?
God.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledgers so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
There was something there just a moment ago. Damn, light's broken.
nothing here. Looks like I'm being overcautious. Someone broke the latch. Not a trace. Who's there? No signs of anything here. Come on!
Alright. What up, YouTube? This is your boy DefCard18 back. So if you watched the other one, I failed. And so since I didn't save, we have to restart everything, which sucks. But I technically don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, I died. I got mad, and I rage quit. Because the guy fell and I got mad about that. Because I forgot to save.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices on them, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call from the Maria Narcissa. She's reporting a hull leak and asking for an escort.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate the bilge in the forward machine room to access all the cargo holds.
Oh, you safe? I know I say that, now I'm saving because, you know, I remember I fucked up. Here you don't really have to worry about shooting these, unfortunately.
Noisy down here.
Oh, my!
Makes it easy to sneak up on people. What is this hole?
The auxiliary pump is here. There are some flooded compartments. The pump should be able to drain them.
Thanks for the information.
I don't know.
There should be a large pump in here that you can use to drain the forward cargo hold.
I'll find it.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
I don't know how this stupid thing works.
Captain Diego says hurry up or we'll sink.
Well, if I do it wrong, we might sink faster.
Then don't do it wrong.
Easy for you to say.
What happened to the light?
Nope. I don't see anything.
Good job. That'll drain the flooded compartments. Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
All right.
I'm betting that Lacerda's shipping container is somewhere in this compartment. The bill of lading should be mounted on the side.
I'll have a look around.
Good work, Sam. It looks like whoever delivered these arms to Lacerda was operating through a proxy.
Who?
Mercantil Costa Fuerza Seguridad de Panama.
Offshore bankers?
Yeah, the cigar-chomping kind.
Great. I love bureaucrats.
You still need to recover the transit ledger so we can figure out who else Lacerda is dealing with. Try the ship's office. They should have that information.
Oh, well, not... Have you had a look around this boat?
Yeah.
Tell me you found the live rounds.
Somewhere on the top deck, on the side, and there's a powered launch on the stern.
Think there is enough for everyone?
Yeah, but I wouldn't trust him.
I don't know what you are doing, but you better come out of there.
Not a face.
Come on, fight like a man. Please say there's nothing here.
You mean to tell me he was right there the entire time? There we go. Okay, always save.
Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
Could be enough to be a serious explosive hazard. You can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet. Stay calm. We don't want to make any sparks.
Who are you?
I'm the fire inspector, and I'm worried that you or one of your stupid friends might try and squeeze a shot off of here.
Why?
Can't you smell the gas?
But I didn't think it was dangerous.
Imagine you needed to stow your ammo to prevent any accidents. Where would you put it?
The men bunk up port side. Just turn left out the back of the engine room. They've got a crate full of new guns back there. Maybe some other stuff too. I'm not sure. I will...
these up. But just another foot in Earth. There's no such thing as being here.
I missed.
Ah, shit. I bet I have to take this.
$99.
Come on, we can settle this like men. What was that over there? Something moved down there.
I don't see anything.
Quiet down here. Quiet and dark. Great place to hide a body.
Oh no, please! I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Tell me what Lacerda is up to.
He's delivering arms to people that he owes favors to. Trying to consolidate support.
For what?
He believes in the revolution. He's crazy. I have no love for Lacerda. Kill him if you want. I have no love for Lacerda.
All right.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them.
Hey, did Lacerda pass through here?
Yeah, he was here a few minutes ago, complaining about the ledgers. Bastard. I hope someone cut his throat.
Lacerda is not a man to trifle with.
I'm not going to trifle with him. I'm hoping someone else will do it.
That someone would experience painful death at Lacerda's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Lacerda now?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Someone broke the lights.
Not a trace.
All right. I guess we just wait till he comes back around. Here we go.
What are you doing here?
I would ask you the same.
I have a knife. You go first.
Right. I'm supposed to patrol around the office and the infirmary.
What else is on this deck?
Nothing. One deck up is the galley and the cafeteria. Below us is the engine room. I don't know more. It's my second day aboard. I don't know.
Hunting we go, hunting we go, 350, hunting we go. No.
The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Oh wow, I did not realize there was a guy in there. Wow.
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest.
Hey, Thomas, this light is broken. Who did that? What do you mean, who did that? Lights break on their own, you know. Who's been leaving the doors wide open? You think we've got an intruder? You're way too paranoid. Paranoid, huh? We'll see.
Wow.
Guess it wasn't anything after all. You need to chill out, man.
No,
You're
sir.
jumping at shadows.
Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Picking up about these.
I think I'm seeing things. But if you are, I'm
like
seeing
that
them
sound.
too.
Good making it.
Seriously, something's not right. Just calm down, okay? We'll be all right. I don't know. I think we're in big trouble. I think I saw something. Well, did you or didn't you? Damn it! I don't know! Ah! Ah!
Way to go, Fisher. One more crate to go.
What the? Who did that? Show yourself!
Helm!
Sí, mi capitán.
Make your heading 88 degrees, 6 minutes. Maintain speed.
Sí, señor.
Scopes are clear?
Sí, señor.
Gracias.
I hear you have a special passenger tonight.
What? Who?
I'm the guy who's here to cash the checks Lacerda's been writing. Where is he?
That son of a... He was provoking my men, so I gave him my own cabin to shut him up.
That's very kind of you.
Be careful. He brought some personal bodyguards. They look dangerous.
I'm not afraid of Lacerda's thugs.
No, they're not Peruvian. They're Europeans, I think. Bros.
Thanks for the tip.
The pleasure. Leave me his corpse so I can feed it to the rats.
So Lacerda is holed up in the captain's quarters.
Where's that?
Third deck, port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only access to that deck.
does it mean to bootstrap? It means to accomplish something by using an entirely internal process. Why? The Americans say they will have to bootstrap a shuttle launch if they want to save the astronauts on the ISS. It's that bad? It's worse. They say that since the wreckage of the first shuttle is still attached to the docking module, the crew will need to spacewalk to the rescue shuttle. That doesn't sound good. Well, it will be 2 weeks before they can even launch the shuttle, so it might not even matter. And I thought this ship was dangerous. This ship isn't moving at 30,000 kilometers an hour.
Something is up.
There are a lot of guys up here.
Oh no, yeah. It stinks on this rat trap. The fresh air is nice.
What's up here?
Just the communication and server rooms and the observation platform.
Anything else?
There is an emergency ladder down. I don't know.
Never in my life have I been so insulted.
I don't see why you're so upset. He got you past the inspection. You think it's easy to get through the canal zone with all the crackdowns these days?
I don't care if it's hard. You think my job is easy? No. But this insult, forcing me to bribe an inspector out of my own pocket. No. This big shot, this Vice President, Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros. Ha! I'll show him.
Fine.
Mark my words. I'll make him pay. I'll make him pay double, or my name is not Hugo Lacerda.
Great.
I need another drink. Let me see. Now where would that fat pig stash his rum?
Shh. Don't make a scene.
Madre de Dios.
Not exactly. But if it makes you feel better to pray.
Please don't kill me.
Lacerda, come on! Bring us a drink!
Calm him down.
See, I'm looking for some rum.
What, you need a hand?
No, I'll find it.
Good job.
Please let me go. I won't tell them I saw you.
You don't understand what's happening here, do you? Morgenholt, your goons tortured him to death, and I'm holding you responsible.
Oh, no! It's not my fault!
The only thing worse than a coward is a liar. You gave the order, and now you're gonna die for it.
Please!
First, tell me who contracted you to kidnap him.
I don't know. I swear! I was contacted indirectly. I was warned not to try and find out.
Come on, Lacerda, hurry up!
Un momento! You'd better let me go, or they'll come looking.
You wish.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm a coward. Please.
Ow!
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
I love the smell of the ocean air.
All I smell is burning oil and vomit.
Come on. Enjoy it while you can. Before you know it, we'll be sweating in some jungle.
Never heard of anybody getting scurvy in a jungle.
And I never heard of anybody getting eaten by an alligator on a ship.
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
still no word from the North Korean government, China's Long Dan again urged all sides to come to the bargain. We have now a late response by Admiral Toshiro Otomo of the Japanese ISDF.
Despite the ambassador's efforts, nothing has changed. The Japanese people must continue to endure harassment and humiliation. We eagerly anticipate the arrival of the...
Hey, I hear you're leaving us. Heading back for Panama?
Hate to eat and run, sir. We have a few loose ends to tie off before we can rejoin you.
Well, you can make it back for the 4th of July. I'll show you one heck of a good time, boy.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Fisher, the arms that Lacerda had were purchased by someone using a Panamanian offshore bank as proxy. I want to take a peek inside their records. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as that. This op can't look like a U.S. intelligence gig, so to cover it up you'll need to crack the bank's vault and lift some bearer bonds. Property of the French government.
I hit the bank's servers last night, but I didn't find much. All their workstations run drivers for plug-and-play hard drives. I'm guessing they secure them physically every night. Crazy world we live in where electronic intrusion is more of a threat than physical intrusion. Anyway, they probably store the drives in the main vault, meaning they're not going to be easy to get a hold of.
First, the good news. You've been in this bank before. You were part of a CIA raiding team that went in '89 looking for some of Noriega's drug money. Most of the intelligence we have on the bank actually comes from your team. The bad news is that we have a lot of physical security. Lasers, motion sensors, locked doors, cameras, the whole lot. And none of it was there in '89. We've also contacted a specialist to help crack the vault. You better talk to him.
Look, I don't know who you are or why I'm helping you, other than it's better than staring at the ceiling of my cell. I hear you have to face some Mason Wells 88. Well, it ain't a one-man job, but they tell me you can do the work of 5 men. Fine, I says. I had your mate Willie make a little deposit for you. You'll be needing some things from a safety deposit box in the little vault that we can use to crack the main one.
We'll continue on our course for the Yellow Sea and send you back by helicopter to Panama City. I have no authorization to act inside Panamanian borders, so you'll be operating covertly out of the embassy. You and your partner will be on your own in Panama.
Look, I don't know who you are or...
First, the good news.
Hey, Emilio, did you see these new motion sensing lights?
No. What do they do?
When they detect movement, the light turns on.
That's amazing.
Like magic.
I think I'm going to get one of those from my garage. Imagine that you pull up in your car at night and the driveway lights up automatically.
Ha! You're crazy. This is high-tech stuff, Emilio. It probably costs thousands of dollars.
See, you're probably right. I could never afford it.
Tell me something about your security systems.
Okay. We have motion sensors out here, newly installed.
Motion sensors?
See, they...
Oh, no alarms.
No.
Yeah.
Fisher, I just synced your OPSAT with intelligence on the bank that you and your team gathered back in '89.
The memories.
Yeah. Judging from your report, sounds like it was quite a vacation.
It was, actually. I spent most of the rest of that year sleeping in a ditch on the road between Baghdad and Kuwait.
Oh well, if it's any consolation, I had a bad year that year too.
What? You weren't working for the government during the Gulf War?
No, I was in 10th grade.
Oh, right. Yuck.
Sprinklers! So? Are you scared of getting wet or what? Of course I'm not scared. What harm could a little water do?
Nothing here. Looks like I'm being overcautious.
Who killed these lights? Come out from there and show yourself!
Fisher, I've got a copy of a work order here that the bank filed with their insurance company. It says the dome windows over the lobby are magnetically locked. See if you can find a breaker or junction box up here and power down the locks.
Right. Slippery. Gimme.
Good work, Sam. That shut down the magnetic locks on the windows. Hey, wait a minute. Power spike. The lobby. It looks like a laser grid just came online.
Lasers. Lasers are so...
90s?
I was gonna say 70s. Can you please stop making me feel old?
Got bad news for you, Sam. You are old.
Fisher, here's our advisor. He'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on then?
It's on. I'm here. Have you been briefed?
Whatever. This is a Mason Wells 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is authorize an opening.
How do I do that?
The bank president and the treasurer will each have an authorization lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security office. You'll need to disable all three.
Okay.
Starting identification. Retinal print valid.
I'm over on this side, and I hear 3 or 6 in the same zone. So, where are we going here? Oh, there was no one there. The vent. I think this side, to the
That's a relief. Our installer seems to be compatible with their local OS.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly.
These uniforms are uncomfortable.
Oh, that's one of the new American-made ones.
So, that's good. They are not made by second-rate laborers, now calling each other for a Panamanian army service contract.
Oh, make no mistake. The quality of the uniforms is exemplary. They'll never wear out.
So?
Well, they're about 5 degrees hotter, they weigh 8 ounces more, they don't breathe at all, and they're itchy.
Well, it doesn't sound like a very good business move to me. Why would the Americans do that?
From a business perspective, it's a terrible move. But let me ask you something.
What?
Hypothetically speaking, if you had to invade Panama, would you rather fight an army in disposable second-rate uniforms, or an army who was overburdened, overheated, itchy, and couldn't move well?
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Neither did our generals when they pocketed a juicy U.S. contract for everlasting uniforms. There are many ways to wage war, my friend.
Finally, so much.
Bad news.
Ah! Okay, very funny, Tahoe. Hey! Oh!
I'm not Tahoe.
Who? Oh! Oh, no!
Stay calm. Tell me something interesting.
The security cameras. The system is centralized. There's a main camera room. You can access the cameras from there.
Where?
Second floor. I told you about the cam. God.
Come on.
Fix this, Paco. Fix that, Paco. This is broken. The other is dirty. I was slaving for you, cleaning up after you. I was taking care of you so you can do your work. Oh, don't worry. If you break it, Paco will fix it. Like Paco has nothing better to do than fix every stupid little thing that breaks. Oh, what was that code again? 8645. There we go, man. Now, what else can Paco fix for you?
What happened to the lights? Someone broke the lights. Nope. I don't see anything. No signs of anything here.
Hello, Paco.
Who are you? What do you want?
I wanted to thank you for fixing the keypad on that door.
Yeah, that's Paco. Always doing the dirty work.
You want to tell me the door code now?
Sure. Why not? It's 8645. You want me to write it down?
No, that's okay.
Hey! Come out! I do not think he's going to come out. So, you want to... I do not think he's going to come out. You want to go in and look for him? Oh, man. Get down!
Good shot.
Bad news. I'm not... Where?
I told you about the camera room. I told you about the camera room.
Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting tired. It's like 2:40, about to be 3 o'clock in the morning. I hope you guys like it. I'll catch you in the next one. Remember, always look in your darkness, because something might be approaching you.
Hey, come on, guys. Who killed the lights?
Guess I'll have a look around.
Shit, what's going on?
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here, no problem.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
I was just thinking something.
What's that?
Did you ever notice that this bank doesn't have any bank machines?
Of course.
Why do you think that is?
Because they don't want people to hack the bank.
Hack a bank machine? Whoever heard of that? Next.
He isn't that's the problem. It's just that it introduces a whole resource economy that we don't want to do.
Oh, I see your point.
That's a neat trick you do with the lasers.
Okay? What? Oh, the grids. They detect some kind of signal emitted by a transmitter stitched into my uniform.
Give me the transmitter.
I don't know where it is. I swear. It's just stitched into my uniform somewhere.
That's bad news for you, because I still need to get past the lasers. And since I don't want to undress you, that means I have to take your body.
My body? You mean my unconscious body? I hope.
Either way works for me.
Please. You don't need to kill me.
This light's broken. Not a trace. Damn, light's broken.
No.
Are there any other ways in or out of this room that you might want to tell me about?
Birds?
Birds? What do you mean, birds?
The vents above the fan. I think they lead outside. I can hear birds nesting in them.
Well, that is useful information.
Does that mean I get to leave?
Let me think.
I told you.
That's a security authorization. 2 more to go.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I've always found it hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam. Good thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
That's 2 down. Now just authorise from the Treasury's office.
Chinese ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, was recalled to China today for an emergency meeting with government officials regarding ongoing problems between Korea and Japan. Long Dan is expected to renew his efforts to bring Korean, U.S., and Japanese delegates to the bargaining table.
Done. Oops.
Good thinking, Fisher. Now, even if you're caught on camera, they won't be able to ID you.
Give me Come on.
That's 2 down. Now just authorise from the Treasury's office.
Chinese ambassador.
There.
Am I seeing things? What's making...
I don't know who you are, but this is private property.
What are you talking about? I've been working here for 2 years.
Prove it.
Prove it? Okay. Well, the key code to the back doors, it... Hey, wait a minute. You're trying to trick me. You're the one who's not supposed to be here.
All right, you caught me. I surrender. Oh, wait, instead, how about you tell me the key code anyway, and I won't be forced to hurt you?
Oh, well, since you put it that way, the code is 3901.
Thanks.
You almost tricked me, but I'm too smart. You almost...
Right, that's authorization done. The outer cage to the vault should be opening as we speak.
Great.
Just inside the cage, there's a small vault full of safety boxes. Your mate dropped off some kit for you in one of them.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm there.
Oh no, Circazy. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
In
Circazy.
sports,
Is that some
pitcher...
kind of dried meat?
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenholt on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
Sounds like bad guy material to me.
You fix this, Paco. Fix that, Paco. This is broken. Do you
Next.
Always slaving for you, cleaning up after you. Always taking care of you so you can do your work. Oh, don't worry. If you break it, Paco will fix it. Paco has nothing better to do than fix every stupid little thing that breaks.
Hurry. Come on.
Look like we got...
What when you thought it couldn't get any worse?
Great work, Fisher. One more forged mail and we're covered.
Doing my best.
Sam, it's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it?
Chest level, right-hand side, number 1024.
Careful with that gear.
What is all this stuff?
The charges are for the vault, and the other thingamy-bob is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric lockpick?
Head down to the main vault. We'll walk you through it there. Alright, next you need to pop both of these locks at the same time.
That's what the telemetric pick is for.
Exactly. It reads your movements in one lock and mimics them in the other lock, real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
Right. Now once you get the feel for each pin, you have to wait a second for the telemetric pick to sync up. Once it beeps, Bob's your uncle, you can pick the pin and move to the next one. Don't try and pick a pin before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right. Gimme. Come on. Hurry.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out. Open sesame.
Lambert, we're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
Fragments of a message here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file on him. Wait, that's weird.
What?
The deleted messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512 since Philip Mass.
I killed Mass outside Severomorsk.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Zerkazy?
That's a frightening possibility.
Great work, Fisher. Now any investigation into the robbery will only point back at the investigators.
So the Panamanian government will end up sending some innocent banker to prison?
Innocent if you don't count providing arms to revolutionaries.
Oh, right, I forgot. Bankers. Evil.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding 50 million bucks, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
All right, Fisher. We'll extract you as planned from the same location you were inserted.
Over the wall from the front courtyard?
That's right. Redding will be waiting for you nearby.
On my way. So Zerkazy and Morgenholt are the only two people who ever saw those algorithms.
And Morgenholt is dead. And Zerkazy is connected to a mystery guest we know nothing about.
Dvorak.
Morgenholt and Zerkazy are geeks, not terrorists. Maybe this Dvorak is some kind of puppeteer.
No hitter, bottom of the eighth.
2-0, New York in the eighth. Akira Watanabe is on the mound. He's pure concentration, pure focus.
This is no coincidence. You're on your way to the Big Apple. Bruce Morgenholt and Abraham Zerkazy were partnered together on Project Watson, the UN committee that cracked the mass kernels. They're the ones who discovered 512 encryption, the same encryption used in the messages you recovered at MCAS Bank. If this so-called Dvorak person has somehow gotten his hands on mass-based IW algos, we're in a world of hurt.
I've been trying to penetrate Zerkazy's private network since we connected him to this mess. I've seen some tough network security before, and I expected Zerkazy to have top-of-the-line tech, but this is crazy. Zerkazy's server isn't just impenetrable or invisible, it's like looking for a shadow in a pitch-black room. It's driving me crazy.
Things are turning sour in New York. It's been 24 hours since the blackout, and no one has a clue when it might end. We've got sporadic reports of unrest all over Manhattan, but it hasn't started to spill over yet. Word coming down from above is that the National Guard will be deployed within the hour. We'll need to insert you into an alley behind a building adjacent to the Target building. Watch out for civilians. Things are turning sour.
Fisher, the National Guard was deployed into Manhattan about an hour ago.
I feel safer already.
Watch your fire, Sam. Those boys aren't expecting to see you and they'll attack on sight. Do not, I repeat, do not kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Good.
Stay calm. We're on the same side.
Jesus! Who are you?
I'm the monster in the closet. And I'm gonna let you go back to sleep as soon as you tell me how many men you have deployed out here.
There's just 8 of us in the squad, but there are more on the roof.
How many?
I don't know. I swear.
Thanks for the intel.
Nothing here. Never hurts to check. I'm just an ordinary guy. Please. I'm just an ordinary guy. Please. Supposed to do that, is it? That time I'm sure I saw something. Yep. No such thing as being too careful. All clear. You have enough light down here? Think so. These barricade lights are battery operated, so they should be okay. I have flares too if I need them. All right. Then we'll concentrate on getting power to the CP before we break out to the perimeter. Sounds good.
Get behind your cover!
Fisher, looks like the National